What's up, guys? Hope you're all doing well and hope you're all having a nice day. It's TsyExclusive here. We're just gonna be reviewing next weekend's games, so that's week 8. But before we do that, let's just take a look at what happened this weekend. So Man United, they're top of the table now. Leicester City's unbeaten run has ended. They were beaten by Arsenal, and Man City, they were crushed by Spurs. That was quite a surprise. And Chelsea drew with Newcastle as well. That was quite a surprise as well. But I mean, something that we can definitely say that the start to the Premier League has been quite strange. I mean, I didn't expect Man United. I didn't expect that Man United were gonna be top at this stage, and I didn't expect that Chelsea would be 15th after 7 games. See what I mean? So I thought it's been quite a surprise the way the season has started. But yeah, let's get down to the business. For our next weekend's game, we start with Crystal Palace versus West Brom. Crystal Palace, I quite like Crystal Palace and Lampard's team. West Brom, Tony Pulis's team. But actually, Tony Pulis used to manage Crystal Palace actually, so he will be playing against his former team. But I'm gonna go for a Crystal Palace home win here. I'm gonna go for 2-0. Aston Villa, Stoke City. I'm gonna go for a Stoke City win. Aston Villa, they're struggling at the moment. So and Stoke, they're only like 1 place above them. Stoke are only 1 place above them. So but I'm gonna go for a Stoke City win. So I'm gonna go for a 2-0 win by Stoke City. Bournemouth versus Watford. 2 newly promoted teams. It's quite tricky to predict really, but I'm gonna go for a draw. I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw. Manchester City versus Newcastle United. I know Newcastle drew with Chelsea in their last game, and they did well. They did well to get that result, although they could have lost, to be honest, and they probably should have won the game against Chelsea. But I'm gonna go for a Man City win here. I think Man City will be. They're gonna be too good for Newcastle United on that day. I predicted for this weekend's game that just went that Leicester City were gonna lose against Arsenal, and they did. But I think they're gonna bounce back here. I'm gonna go for a Leicester City win. Gonna go for a 2-0 win. Sunderland versus West Ham. I'm gonna go for a West Ham win. I've been quite impressed with West Ham, so I'm gonna go for a 2-0 win by West Ham. Chelsea versus Southampton. I think this is gonna be a tricky game for Chelsea because I don't know. It's quite. I mean, the way Chelsea are playing at the moment is as if you're not really quite sure what you're gonna get from them. So I think Chelsea have to be careful here. But I'm just gonna back them to win. I'm gonna go for a 2-0 win by Chelsea. Everton versus Liverpool. I'm gonna go for a draw. I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw. Arsenal versus Manchester United. This is probably the biggest game of next weekend's games. Man United have started the season where they're top of the table. Arsenal, they're not doing badly. They're not doing too bad. They're doing alright. I mean, this is quite a difficult one to call, to be honest. But I'm gonna go for a Man United win. They start the season where I'm gonna back them to carry on their good form, and I'm gonna back Anthony Martial to get a goal. Swansea City Spurs. I was quite surprised that Spurs would beat. I was quite surprised that Spurs beat Man City by a large margin as they did on Saturday. So I'm gonna back them to beat Swansea City again here. I know they're playing away, and yeah, I'm gonna back Spurs to win this by 2-0.